Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Q. You know who I'm back, baby, with another video. Thank y'all for kicking it with your boy Q today. I can see we got Red right here, posted up in the garage. You know, looking real good, you feel me? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I want to do this quick 1 year update, actually, on my Rough Country Vertex Coilover, guys. I've been getting a lot of questions about these Rough Country Vertex Coilover, guys. You can see right here, the Vertex Coilover is this canister here, this wire, and basically this whole thing here, all this. I had mine now for about a year, and basically I'm just telling you really quick, briefly, how they have performed over a year. If you're hesitating about getting them, don't hesitate. For the price, bro, I'm telling you, these are amazing, guys. My ride quality has improved tremendously since I added the Rough Country Vertex Coilovers. Before that, I just had the strut spacer, whatever the heck you want to call it, that comes with the kit. I did not have the coilovers. Only thing I can say about it, guys, is that the ride has improved tremendously, bro. Like, night and day difference. It's smoother, it's softer, it's perfect. I'm gonna be honest with you. My truck now rides so smooth. When people get in my truck and they experience it, they're like, bro, this truck rides so smooth. It really does. And it's because of the coilovers I added, as well as some other stuff too. But mainly the coilovers, guys. So with the coilovers, as you know, they are adjustable. So you can see your knob right there. It has up to 8 settings. So you can go from 1 being your softest to 8 being the firmest. I ride my setting on 3. Setting 3 I found to be the best for me. Setting 1 was too soft, I didn't like it. Setting number 8, of course, is very, very firm. What I honestly did, I literally played with each setting and changed it and rolled the truck. Changed it to another setting, drove the truck, changed it to another setting, and drove the truck. So a lot of people ask me, hey bro, what setting you ride yours on? I do 3, but you might not like 3. You might like 1, you might like 6, you might like 5, you might like 8. It just depends. Everybody's tolerance and comfort to what they feel is comfortable for their vehicle is going to be different. So I get a lot of questions about that. In my opinion, guys, just play with each setting. You have the truck, they're on there. It's not going nowhere. Just play with each setting. One day, put it on 1. One day, put it on 5. One day, put it on 8. And whatever, just so on. Just see what you like. Now, they are adjustable as well. And a lot of people, when they say adjustable, they think that you're talking about the knob here. No, they are actually adjustable to where you can lower and raise them. Actually, you know, raise them up or lower them down using this little thing right here and a spinner tool or a spinner wrench, whatever you want to call it. I actually did have mine raised up about 1 inch in the front just to get my front end a little bit taller than the back. But my truck honestly sits pretty level. I might have a slight bit lean. I was originally wanted to be 1 inch higher in the front than the rear, and I think we did raise it that much. So, but when you're looking at eye level, sometimes it doesn't look like that. But looking at it here, I can tell that there's a rake. You know, it has a little higher nose look, which is like what I want. So you can adjust them. It's up to you. Now, the question I get the most is, if I have a 6-inch lift, BDS lift, or another lift, can I fit the Rough Country Vertex Coilovers? I know a few of my friends who have these and they don't have Rough Country kits, but they are on a 6-inch lift. My boy Dion has a thick 6-inch BDS, and he now has Rough Country Vertex Coilovers. My suggestion, if you're wondering if you have a different, like a zone lift kit or FTS or whatever, can you fit a 6-inch Rough Country Vertex Coilover on your truck? Call Rough Country, bro. Call them. I'm pretty sure they got great or email and ask them, can you? The other question I get is, hey man, if I have a 3-inch lift, but they only have the 4-inch Rough Country Vertex Coilovers, will it fit my truck? Again, guys, I honestly don't know. I have never ran that. Call Rough Country, email them, and ask them, will that fit your truck and will that fit what you're trying to do? Because I have the 6-inch Rough Country Vertex Coilovers and I'm on a 6-inch lift. So to me, it's 6 and 6. Now, will a 4 fit a 3? I don't know. Will a 6 fit a 7? Like, will a 6-inch Rough Country Vertex fit a 7-inch lift? I don't know, guys. Sorry. My best suggestion, email Rough Country and ask them. Pretty sure they'll guide you. As far as maintenance, now, so far, how they held up, excellent. I have had 0 issues with my Rough Country Vertex Coilovers, guys. None. I mean, they have been flawless since I bought them. Now, the difference between these and, let's say, BDS, these cannot be rebuilt. And I think what rebuilt means, and correct me around the comments, or y'all can talk about it in the comments, I believe rebuilt means like you can't replace like the nitrogen or whatever is in there, you know, that makes the piston or whatever go up and down. You can't replace that nitrogen. Unlike Fox or BDS, it's Fox, yeah, Fox. Unlike the Fox coilovers, they can be rebuilt. Basically, if they start wearing or leaking, you can repair them. With these, they cannot be repaired, they're done. So that's the one big thing. Now, when that happens, how many miles? Who knows? One person can buy them, probably drive 5,000 miles, and it happens to them. The next person can put maybe 60,000 miles, never had an issue. You know how it is with this stuff. Everybody's experience is going to be different. Now, I do think these are rated for about what? I think 40,000 or 60,000 miles you're gonna get out of these before you have to replace them, is from what I hear. I only have about, what, maybe 10,000 miles on mine. So I got a long way to go. So I can't really talk about that part yet. Right now, they're flawless. I can't complain. They're doing a great job. I don't have any issues. Now, should you get these? Absolutely. For the price of these guys, you cannot beat these coilovers, bro. I'm telling you, you cannot. Look at that thing. I mean, it is a gorgeous looking coilover. You get the black here, you get a nice freaking core. This is stiff too, actually. Nice core. You get the whole canister with it. Got the red knob, you get the sticker, and they perform amazing. Besides the look, they perform very, very good. Price wise, like I said, they're gonna be $1,100, maybe a little after tax, maybe to $100. Compared to the Fox Shocks, I think they're like what, 18? You know, extra $600-700, I think. And with the Rough Country Vortex coilovers, you get the canister, your dampening canister here, you get this with the coilover. It comes as a whole thing, not the arm, not this. Just this, that goes down to this, all that. With the Fox, you do not get that canister. You have to go buy it yourself. I'm not talking crap about Fox. I'm just spreading information for y'all to know when it comes to price, what you're gonna get. So for Fox to get that canister, I think like an extra $250, maybe $300. I could be wrong. Go check it out. Go to fox.com. Pretty sure they got it there for y'all. But with the Rough Country, you get all that. So you're covered. You're good. It's an all-in-one kit. Put it on and you're good to go. I do want to say one more thing. It did take about, I would say 600 to 1,000 miles before I felt like they broke in. For me personally, it was like 800 to 1,000 miles. When I hit 800 to 1,000 miles, I noticed the ride quality of the truck just changed completely. It just felt way better. So I'm not sure there's a break-in period that Rough Country doesn't mention. After those miles I put on, the truck, it just felt way different. So just keep that in mind when you first get them. It may take a little while to break them in. If you think about purchasing these, don't hesitate, bro. The only thing you might have to worry about, again, is these can be rebuilt like the Fox, and if they're gonna fit your lift kit on your truck. That's the only thing you might have to worry about. I have no complaints with them. Zero complaints with them. And for the price, bro, you can't beat it. Hopefully I covered everything that you may have questions. If you don't, just go ahead and put it down in the comments below. I'll do the best to get back to you. Yeah, I'll catch y'all next time, baby.
Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat,